My name is Dr. Fourron Mirline. I am a health administrator. I'm also a licensed dietitian. I primarily work in the Haitian community, helping them to stay healthy and be healthy. I am the founder and the president of Sant organization.
What were your hopes or expectations for your new life here?
My story, I think, is different from anybody else because when I moved here, I didn't choose to move in the United States. I actually came to the United States for my father's funeral and I wanted to go back home. I was told that I was going to back home. My mom told me after the funeral we will go back home, but my dad, he was the only one supporting us financially. So when he died and then we came to the United States for his funeral, my mom was like, when we got here, she was like, no, we're not going back because there is nothing back there for us. There is nothing left. So why do we have to go back? At the time, I didn't understand why she made that decision for the family. But I think it was one of the best decisions, the one that she made for us.
Okay. So what was the most difficult part about leaving Haiti?
For me, leaving Haiti, the most difficult part was not being able to be in the country because I love Haiti and I'm very proud of where I came from. I love the mountain, I love the beach, I love the food and the way they cook the food and my friends, I have friends there. So it was hard for me to leave all of that. Even though when I came to the United States, I realized everything is more organized and everything is beautiful, but for me, I still was like, this is not home. This is just somewhere I get to be for now, and I still believe that, and I still think, for me, Haiti was home, and Haiti is still home. So I was still thinking that I will go back home, maybe not now, but then later on, I will get to go back home. So I do miss everything about Haiti. I do miss the food, I miss the country, the culture, the dance, I miss everything about it.
What was it like when you first arrived here in this country?
When I first arrived, I didn't know much about English. So I had to, at that time I couldn't really go to school because we had to pay for school and we were not in a position to pay for school. So, and I wasn't qualified for financial aid at that time. So I couldn't go to school, and my first experience was I went to the adult school in North Miami. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's the high school in North Miami where they teach English. They teach English as a second language. That was the first school I went to learn English, and then you heard everybody was speaking the language that you couldn't understand what they were saying. We were watching TV and I couldn't understand what was going on and what was happening. So the first thing that I did was taking English lessons, which was very helpful.
Who was the most helpful getting you settled?
We didn't really have family in this country when we moved here, but we had some friends and they were like a support for us. They helped us to move in the country and they give us a space to stay because we really had no close family. And that's how we started, and they were very helpful. We were not working, we had no job at that time, and we still had to be fed. So they were still helping us to get back or to be on our feet in the country. It was very helpful that we have some of the friends that guided us through this journey.
What was your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge, you're talking about living here or?
Living here, yeah.
My biggest challenge living in the US it all started with the language and the culture, which was very different for me from the culture in Haiti. The way I was raised is different. That's completely different here. My parent was very strict. My mom, she was very, very strict. So as a young girl in Haiti, I wasn't allowed to do much. It was only going to school and then go to church. That's all I was allowed to do. No friends, no parties, nothing. That's all I was allowed to do. And then I came here and then I saw young girls like me doing fun stuff. I was like, wow. That was amazing for me to see. But of course, I had to get past my mom to go and do those fun stuff. But I believe I was still a responsible young girl, that came from Haiti, and I wanted to build a life. I wanted to be someone and help my family.
How do you think your family is doing after migration?
I am very proud of where my family is now. I am very proud of my sisters because when we came, they finished high school. They were in colleges in Haiti. So when we came here, I was the only one who didn't finish high school, who was still in high school when we moved here. So now they are both nurses, and I'm very proud of them. And my mom now, she gets to relax, and she's retired now. All she's doing is enjoying her life. And there's me with Satipam and the work I'm doing with Satipam, which is very, very amazing in the community to help families, to help friends, to help brothers and sisters be healthy and stay healthy and provide food for them, for those that are not able to find food like most of us. So I'm very proud of where where my family is right now, although I didn't understand it at the beginning when my mom chose for us to stay in the country. But then there was so many opportunities that became available to us, and we took them. And we worked very hard, myself and my family. We worked very hard, and when we're here today, and we're happy. We all have children in the country, so I'm very proud.
Can you think of a time when you came to this country and you felt unwelcome?
No, I'm not gonna say there wasn't a time like that. Let's just say I can't really remember a time like that for now.
And you mentioned this, your most proudest moments when you came to this country.
When I came in the country?
Yeah. Overall, you came to this country, and then the time you spent here in this country, what was your most proudest moment?
I think my most proudest moment is being a mom. I am a mom and I love it. I love being a mom to my 9-year-old daughter. She's just amazing and she keeps me going every day. I'm also proud of the organization that I founded, Satipam organization, because our mission is to help improve Haitians' health by providing nutrition education and also providing all type of services that's needed for them to be healthy and stay healthy. So we encourage them to be active. We encourage them to change their life to stay healthy so they can live longer. I'm very proud of that too. I'm proud of the friends that I met along the way, the people that guided me. I'm all proud of that. I'm just proud to be a Haitian in the United States.
All right, last question. In what way do you think migrating to this country, has made you a stronger person?
The struggle that I had to go through made me a better person. Because as a young girl in Haiti, I have to say that I didn't know what struggle looked like. I really didn't. I mean, my mom was strict, but she made sure we had everything that we needed. But when I came here in the United States, I felt like I had to grow up too fast. I had to become an adult too fast. So I had to work full time and go to school full time. So it was a lot for me to handle. It was something that I was doing here and I wasn't used to doing back home. Because back home, the only thing I was doing is going to school and going to church. So here, I had to help my mom to pay the bills. I had to get a job and it wasn't even paying much. You know, I remember my first job, I got paid $20 per day. So it was tough, you know, but hey, I'm here and I'm still trying, I'm still working.